Hello gamers. Today I'm going to show you the top 15 new mobile games for Android and iOS of 2025. These games are not only fun and exciting, but also have amazing graphics, sound effects, and gameplay. Whether you're looking for a fast-paced shooter, racing and adventure, there's something for everyone in this list. So enjoy the video. Hitman World of Assassination is finally coming to mobile, and stealth fans couldn't be more hyped. After years of dominating PC and consoles, Agent 47 is bringing his iconic silent takedowns, disguises, and creative assassinations right to your phone. The game combines all three modern Hitman titles into one epic package, and if the mobile version holds up, we're looking at one of the most ambitious stealth experiences ever on handheld. After so much waiting, the world's most Unbelievable is a new survival game on mobile, and what really makes it stand out are its graphics and atmosphere. It has this body cam style visual and animation that gives the whole game a unique, almost eerie vibe. The moment I launched it, I knew it wasn't your typical survival game. The story and gameplay mechanics are pretty simple, not super deep, but honestly, it's still really enjoyable. Sometimes simple is better, and this game proves it. If you're into survival games with a fresh visual style, definitely. Space Squad Survival is a thrilling space survival game where you take charge as a commander of a damaged spaceship after a brutal alien attack. Your mission is to rebuild your ship, rescue lost crew members, and explore strange new planets for food, materials, and upgrades. But of course, survival won't be easy as you'll face waves of alien creatures and ruthless space pirates trying to stop you at every turn. With base building, action-packed combat, and no internet required, this game is perfect for pretty much everyone. The Attack Squad is a fire simulation game in which you transform into a professional firefighter, performing emergency tasks at the scene. From extinguishing fires in apartments and underground garages to handling dangerous situations such as gas tank explosions, the game brings a tense and dramatic experience. Each mission requires quick assessment of the situation and the use of specialized tools such as rotating ladders, Halligan bars, or smoke screens to access dangerous areas. The game also allows players to improve their skills through each mission with a clear performance evaluation system. In the Attack Squad, you will take on the role of a firefighter in a rapid response team. Each mission. Football Life Simulator is a surprisingly deep and immersive game that lets you live out the full journey of a rising football star. From signing contracts and scoring goals to managing transfers, buying luxury cars, and even hitting the bar, it covers it all. The offline gameplay and smooth progression make it perfect for casual play anytime, anywhere. The only real downside is that it's currently only available on the App Store, so Android users are out of luck. Sunset Hills is a puzzle adventure game featuring exquisite hand-drawn graphics and deep storytelling. The game boasts a stunning hand-drawn art style that immediately pulls you into its melancholic yet hopeful narrative. You play as Nico, a war veteran traveling by train on a personal journey to find his old comrades. The gameplay is a modern take on the classic point-and-click adventure. You'll explore beautifully crafted Victorian-inspired cities, all rendered in a unique style that blends 3D environments with 2D characters, giving the world a distinct diorama-like feel. The puzzles are...
Get ready!
Recurrence Co-op is basically the mobile version of Ready or Not, and I mean that in a good way. You can play offline with AI teammates and give them commands, or jump into co-op multiplayer with friends. The tactical shooter vibe is strong here. The only downside for me is that the game needs more maps and game modes, like a zombie mode or something to shake things up. But even with what's available now, it's already a great FPS experience for mobile, especially if you're into teamwork-heavy, strategy-based gameplay.
Over! Hands up! Do it now!
DriveCSX Car Crash Simulator. If you're into BeamNG-style soft body crash games, then DriveCSX is the closest thing you'll find on mobile. The graphics look great, car handling feels smooth, and the crash physics are super satisfying. I've already spent hours just crashing, drifting, and messing around, and it still doesn't get old. That said, there's definitely room to grow. I'd love to see traffic, pedestrians, open-world missions, and most importantly, multiplayer. If the developers keep pushing updates and adding features, DriveCSX. Life After Night Falls is an older survival game, but I recently downloaded it again out of curiosity, and man, it still holds up. The atmosphere, graphics, and massive open world are still really impressive, even by today's standards. It's the kind of game that pulls you in and makes you want to keep exploring, crafting, and surviving. Yeah, the controls and animations feel a bit clunky at times, but that's expected with a game this old. Still, after playing it again for about a week, I can say it's absolutely worth revisiting. If you've never played it or haven't touched it in years like that. Abyss of Dungeons is a dark fantasy extraction RPG that blends dungeon crawling, survival, and PvP combat. With 6 unique classes and intense loot or die gameplay, every run is a mix of strategy, risk, and betrayal. If you're into high-stakes dungeon raids and don't mind fighting both monsters and players, this one's worth checking out. It's currently in soft launch.
Charge!
Charge and Crown. To be honest, I'm usually not a big fan of city-building games, they always feel kind of slow and repetitive to me. But Charge and Crown really changed that. What makes it stand out is that you're not just managing your city, you also jump into the action. You can actually control your commanders in battles, which adds a fun and unexpected twist to the gameplay. It's not as deep as something like Mount Blade, but I really appreciate that the developers tried to bring something new and interactive to the genre. And let's not forget, the graphics look great, especially for a strategy-style mobile game. If you're bored of the usual city building, Assassin's Creed Mirage Mobile is honestly one of the best-looking mobile games I've ever played. There were moments where I had to question myself, like, this is on my phone? The open world is massive, the combat feels smooth, and the parkour system is exactly what you'd expect from an Assassin's Creed title. It really captures that classic ACE vibe on a smaller screen. But yeah, it's not perfect. Right now, it's only available on iOS, which is a big downside for a lot of players, including me. And even if you have a decent iOS device, you'll still notice some lag and frame drops here and there. I'm really car driving multiplayer. Sometimes you just want to get behind the wheel and cause some chaos, and this game absolutely delivers on that front. It's a straightforward driving game that shines in its simplicity and sandbox freedom. In the single-player mode, you're not just aimlessly driving, you're given a city full of objectives. These can be anything from precise challenges like navigating a tight obstacle course to pure adrenaline missions like hitting a specific jump at over 150 miles per hour. Completing these earns you cash, which you'll use to fill your garage with everything from nimble sports cars to beefy muscle cars. But the real magic happens when you jump into a multiplayer server. 157 Grau, Online RP, is another open-world mobile game in that classic GTA style, but this time you're cruising around the streets of Brazil. It has both offline and online modes. Not going to lie, offline feels a bit empty, but once you jump into online, it's pure chaos in the best way. Driving around on motorcycles or in cars is actually really fun, and the map has that pretty urban feel that fits the theme perfectly. It's not the most polished open-world game out there, but for what it is, 157 Grau, Online RP is a solid